I swear guys, this book is very scary. Hi guys! Welcome back. If you're new here, ako po si Matilda Brat and welcome to my July wrap-up. Sa totoo lang, hindi ganoon karami yung mga books na natapos ko for the month of July. Pero masaya pa rin ako kasi I was able to read the books that I have been wanting to read for a very long time. So, yung mga books na matagal nang nasa TBR ko, nabasa ko yung iba sa kanila. So, I'm happy about that. And July is full of thriller books. Not really full kasi sabi ko nga hindi ganun kadami yung mga books na nabasa ko. But I started with one thriller book. So, naisip ko, why not continue with another thriller book? So, puro mga thrillers, yung mga books na natapos ko for the month of July. So, yung pinakaunang libro na natapos ko for the month of July is this, The Maidens by Michaelides. This is a psychological thriller, suspense. It's about this woman named Tingnan ko lang kung naalala ko pa. This is about a woman named Mariana. And at the start of the story, itong si Mariana was mourning the death of her husband na namatay a few months ago. Yeah, a few months ago sa story. And then, she's a therapist, a group therapist. Yung parang kung yung mga nakikita nyo sa palabas, yung parang may mga Alcoholic Anonymous, yung mga groups na ganun. She handles groups like that. So, she's a group therapist. And then, with the story started with yung namatay. May namatay na best friend ng pamangkin niya. Namatay sa I swear, binasa ko to guys. Nawawala lang ako sa iniisip ko. Namatay. So, may pamangkin siya. Yung pamangkin niya si Zoe. Si Zoe naman ay may roommate na si Tara. Parang sila, first year college sa Cambridge. Ito din si Mariana. Sa Cambridge din siya nag-aral. Kasama nung nung naging asawa niya. So, namatay yung Tara, yung kaibigan ni Zoe, at itong si Mariana, she's really convinced na ang killer ay yung professor sa Cambridge. Si Edward Fosca, isa siyang Greek tragedy instructor or professor. Yun. So, she's really convinced na siya yung pumatay. Kasi itong si Edward, he has parang mga followers ng mga babae, puro mga babae. Parang mga groupies, and they're named the Maidens. The Maidens yung pangalan ng mga groupies ni Edward. And si Tara is one of the Maidens. Isa siya doon sa mga groupies ni Edward. And she's convinced, itong si Mariana was really convinced na it was Edward who killed Tara kasi parang may secret affair itong si Edward, yung instructor, at itong si Tara. This book is siya, masasabi mo talaga na itong si Alex Michaelides is very knowledgeable about Greek mythology. Kasi just like his first novel, yung Silent Patient, kung naaalala nyo pa. May doon, what's that? Yung Alcestis, story of Alcestis was compared to Alicia, yung naging tahimik sa Alicia. At dito din, itong author, ang ganda ng pagkasulat niya about Greek tragedy, Greek goddesses, about Persephone, and then about that stuff. Pero medyo because of that, maganda nga siya. Parang naisulat niya yung kaalaman niya about Greek mythology, pero at the same time, yun din ang parang naging dahilan na parang dragging yung story. Yung, parang ganun. And then, my point dito, na, yun nga, si Mariana, she investigahan niya itong si Edward Fosca, yung instructor. Tapos wala siyang makitang evidence. Wala siyang makitang any evidence that would point to Edward Fosca as the killer. So ginawa niya from Cambridge, umuwi siya sa bahay, umuwi siya sa London. So there, on her way back to London, she was like frustrated and hopeless. And me as a reader, parang naramdaman ko din yun. Anong point ng story ito? Ano bang nangyayari? So parang ganun. But then, the story picked up from there. So parang naging boring siya. But then, ang galing talaga nito, si Alex Michaelides. Kasi, ginawa niyang parang from boring, tapos naging interesado ulit yung story. And he picked up the story in a very surprising way. There is a character crossover sa librong ito. Kasi nung umuwi si Mariana, she went back to London. She went to her therapist. Kinausap yung therapist niya. Tapos pangalan ng therapist niya is Ruth. So nung mabasa ko yung name, naisip ko, she is very familiar. So kinuha ko yung libro ko, yung isa, The Silent Patient, at nakita ko nga doon, Ruth is the same therapist ni Theo. So, Ruth, nandito si Ruth, siya rin yung nagbibigay ng advice kay Mariana, and Ruth also gave her an advice to talk to Theo. So, si Theo na nasa Silent Patient, nandito rin. So, major character crossover. That's one of the things that I liked in this book. And also, ano pa ba nga ba yun? Yeah, about about Cambridge. I'm not sure if itong si Michaelides, yeah, oo nga, oo. He went to Cambridge University. So, kasi sinulat din niya dito yung he described Cambridge in a very beautiful way na parang ikaw na nagbabasa. Para ka din nagtutour sa Cambridge, yung mga paano sila, how are the students there, paano sila matulog, ganun, the people in the campus, so ganun. This one, I think, I like the other book better than this, yung The Silent Patient. Kasi yung ending, I agree with the reviews, medyo, the ending is okay, pero hindi siya as shocking. Siguro, napakalaki yung expectation. Malaki yung expectation ko because maganda yung Silent Patient. But this is better. Not better, but this is also good. Pero mas better yan talaga yung Silent Patient. But all in all, I enjoyed this book. And I will definitely buy kung meron siyang bagong libro, I would definitely buy his new book. And the second book that I have finished is The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. I swear guys, this book is very scary. As in, super scary. I have heard about this book last year. Nung naghanap ako ng mababasa. Kasi I'm the type of person na nagre-research ng kung anong babasahin. So last year, I researched about the best sa Google, hinanap ko best thriller books of something, 2019 or 2020 ba yun? And I found this one. This was released on February 2020 at ngayon lang ako nagka-kopya nito. And this is a thriller, mystery, horror. Again, sinabi ko guys, this is very scary. Legit, natakot ako sa librong ito. This is very good. Siguro, one of my favorite books na ito. I'd give it like 5 stars. Ang ganda ng pagkakasulat, ang ganda ng story. Sundown Motel, it has this, parang parang yung Bates Motel. Ganun. Psycho ba yun? May ganung vibe. Like Bates Motel vibe. So this story is about the Sundown Motel. And story has two timelines, one in 1982 and one in 2017. Parang nag-intertwined yung dalawang timeline dito. So the story is about Carly in 2017. Carly, her mom just died and she's in college. Tapos, she took a break from school to go to Fell, New York. I'm not really sure if Fell is a real town in New York. I did not research about it. But she went to Fell. Fell is a very mysterious town. Maraming kababalaghan ang nangyayari sa Fell kahit maliit lang siya na town. And Sundown Motel is located in Fell. So she went to Fell, itong si Carly, to investigate what happened to her aunt, sa tita niya, na kapatid ng nanay niya. Tita niya na si Viv. So here, pumunta siya sa Sundown Motel and she and she applied as a night clerk. Night clerk siya sa Sundown Motel. So she works from 7 yata yun, to 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I forgot. So that, hindi naman siya masyadong importanteng detail. So she worked as a night clerk doon sa Sundown Motel. And she started to investigate the disappearance of her aunt na nawala noong 1982. And funny thing is, noong 1982, yung tita niya, her aunt, was also a night clerk dito sa Sundown Motel. This motel is very creepy kasi kung ano yung itsura ng motel noong 1982, yun din yung itsura ng motel noong 2017. Walang nagbago, guys. So, she stayed in the motel. She worked as a night clerk. And, ngayon nga, inimbestigahan niya kung anong nangyari sa tita niya. And then, nagpa-flashback yung story. Yung tita niya pala in 1982 was also investigating the murders of the girls, some of the girls in Fell. May mga babae doon na pinatay na hindi na-solve yung kaso. So, her aunt investigated the murders and then she also disappeared. Like parang iniisip na she died, she was murdered. Like, same with the other girls na inimbestigahan niya. And tumitindig yung balibog, guys. At nakakatakot siya kasi kung ano yung na-experience ng tita niya noong 1982, na-experience din niya sa 2017. 1982, itong si Vivian, when she was still starting, Viv, yung tita niya, when she was starting as a night clerk sa Sundown Motel, may mga times, night clerk, gabi, there were times na bigla na lang siya nakakaamoy ng sigarilyo, tapos wala naman siya nakikita ng naninigarilyo. Oh my God, guys. Ayun, tumitindig balahibo ko. And then yun, na-experience din yun ni Carly sa 2017. So yun din na nangyayari. Na-experience din yun ni Carly sa 2017. Bigla rin may naninigarilyo sa 2017. Haunted itong Sundown Motel. Tapos bigla na lang yung mga pintuan sa kwarto, bigla na lang bumubukas isa-isa. Oh my gosh. Bigla na lang bumubukas isa-isa. Tapos unti-unting namamatay yung ilaw sa entire motel mismo. So kung ano yung na-experience nga ni Vivian sa 1982, na-experience din ni Carly sa 2017. So what I really love about this book is yung pagkasulat talaga. Kasi halimbawa, 2017, may na-experience si Carly na ganito. Yung parang na-trap siya doon sa ice machine na room. Tapos i-explain nun bakit sa 1982, nangyari din yun sa tita niya and bakit nangyari. So, ganun i-explain. And then the story was written, ang galing ng pagkakasulat. Talagang matatakot ka, guys. So, the third book that I've finished this month is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. But this is the second book of Ruth Ware na natapos ko na. The first one was The Woman in Cabin Den. And I think I have all of her books. Tapos, dalawa lang yung natapos ko. I have One by One. Ano ba yun? Basta, Dark Wood, The Lying Game, marami pa akong babasahin libro ni Ruth Ware. And she's one of my favorite authors. Ang ganda ng The Woman in Cabin 10. And this one also, ang ganda niya guys, this is about a girl named Rowan Kane who lied about her identity, who applied as a nanny for this rich family. She lied. Yun lang. Yung pinaka-twist dito sa libro. Not really pinaka-twist. So, she applied as a nanny. Tapos, may nangyari doon. Yung batang binabantayan niya, 8-year-old girl, died. Tapos, siya yung napagbintangan na pumatay sa batang yun. So, the story is like, narrated by Rowan nung nasa prison, kulungan, nasa kulungan na siya. Hindi ko to binasa kagad kasi at the start, parang I think it was boring. Kasi parang parang sinusulatan niya yung yung lawyer niya. She's explaining na hindi siya yung pumatay. She's explaining kung anong nangyari. And what I like about this book is that wala siyang chapters. Wala siyang chapters, guys. Nalaman ko na wala siyang chapters nung binasa ko siya tapos nahulog yung bookmark. Tapos, I got lost. Hindi ko alam kung nasaan ang page ako. Pagbukas ko, tinanong ko kung anong chapter na ako. Na-discover ko na wala siyang chapter. Wala siyang chapter, guys. It's like, it's written like a letter. Parang letter siya. Tapos, ina-explain nung nangyari. So, yun. This is parang din siya, may horror element kasi nakakatakot yung bahay nung mayaman na mag-asawa. The house is very high-tech, pero may mga pagkakataon na bigla na lang, yung mga ilaw, the lights would turn on, and then, parang yung music, bigla na lang may bumubukas yung ilaw, lahat ng ilaw sa bahay. Ganun. So, it was a bit scary. Tapos yung bahay pa nila is parang napakalaking bahay na nasa woods. So, there. And one thing that I can say about this book, parang summary, it's, there are parents talaga who are very selfish and very irresponsible to the point na namamatay yung mga anak nila. So, yun lang ang masasabi ko sa librong ito. It's good. It's written very good. Yung twist, maganda rin. And yung ending, medyo vague. So, parang ikaw yung magtatapos. Hindi ko alam kung ba talaga, if she was, kung nanatili ba siya sa prison, hindi sinabi dito. So, parang open yung ending niya. So, it's open for interpretation. Parang ganun. But, all in all, this one is good. Next book that I finished is this, Where the Crawdads Sing. Ito, matagal na sa akin to, pero hindi ko siya nabasa kaagad. Kasi nga, at that time, this book was very hyped. At tapos, kung makikita nyo sa Amazon, so, I think parang 5 stars yata to sa Amazon. Ang laki na rating niya. So, parang, hindi ako naniniwala. I can't believe na parang may libro na napakalaki yung rating. But then, nung binasa ko to, this is, very heartbreaking. Naiyak ako dito ng konti. Konti lang naman. This is a story about a girl named Kaya. She was nicknamed as the Marsh Girl kasi nakatira siya sa marsh. Hindi Mars. But marsh. So, parang iniwan siya. Iniwan siya ng nanay niya. Tapos, she was about 6 years old, 4, 5, 6. Basta sobrang bata pa niya nung iniwan siya ng nanay niya. Bigla na lang iniwan sila pala, yung buong pamilya niya, iniwan ng nanay niya. Kasi itong tatay ni Kaya was lasinggero. Tapos, binubugbog niya yung nanay ni Kaya, pati yung mga kapatid ni Kaya. So, umalis yung nanay niya. And then, after a few months, unti-unting, umalis yung mga kapatid niya, hanggang ang naiwan na lang ay yung tatay ni Kaya. So, there, Kaya and her dad, medyo din sila, nagka-bonding din sila. But then, after a few years, biglang nawala yung tatay ni Kaya. Hindi ko alam. Maybe hindi ko nabasa or hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari sa tatay niya. Namatay ba yun? O hindi sinabi dito. Basta biglang nawala yung tatay niya. Hindi na bumalik. Umalis. Tapos di na bumalik. So, Kaya was left on her own. Around 10 years old yata siya. She had to live on her own. Sobrang heartbreaking, guys. Tapos, nung lumaki na itong si Kaya, she was parang mga teenager na. Parang 19 or something. She was at that age. May lalaking namatay. And then, siya yung main suspect. Siya yung pinagbintangan na pumatay. It's very beautifully written kasi yung author nito, si Delia Owens, is a zoologist. So, she's really knowledgeable about the marsh, about the animals, and the insects that live there. And this story, maganda siya. It's really beautiful. Ang ganda niya. Naiyak nga ako ng konti. It's very well written. It's not a thriller. It's not a thriller. I don't know where to categorize what the genre is. Pero, it's really beautiful, guys. Yun talaga. Parang di ako prepared. Yun ang nasasabi ko. Yun. And I like the twist sa ending. Hindi mo malalaman na yun pala ang nangyari. But good for her, kasi itong si Kaya, kahit na ganun ang nangyari sa kanya, kahit na lumaki siya mag-isa, she was able to build herself. Naging writer siya dito, about nature. Naging author pala siya about mga insects, mga anong bagay sa marsh. She became an expert sa lugar niya. And what I learned about this book is that we should love Mother Earth. We should love itong mundo, the nature around us. But at the same time, we should also take care of the people na nasa paligid natin. Especially yung mga ibang tao na different. Hindi dahil kakaiba sila, hindi na natin sila papansinin or ganun. Basta, read this, guys. If you can grab a copy of this book, read this. Ang ganda niya. So, ngayon, punta naman tayo sa mga books na hindi ko natapos. So, 4 na yung natapos ko. Parang 1 book per week lang. Nakakalungkot. So, ito tayo sa mga books na hindi ko natapos. Inumpisahan ko pero hindi ko natapos. This one, hindi ko siya natapos kasi Mexican Gothic. Hindi ko siya natapos kasi parang inuna ko to siya. I started reading this and then medyo na-bored ako. Nasaan ang chapter na ba ako? Nasa chapter pa ako. Medyo na-bored ako. Tapos, inumpisan ko itong Sundown Motel. So, medyo naging interesado ako dito. So, hindi ko siya natapos. And, pero I have plans on finishing this book. Kaya nga lang, hindi muna ngayon. I have read a few good reviews about this. Kaya medyo hopeful ako sa librong ito. So, yun. And, another one na hindi ko pa rin natapos is this one. Actually, I'm still reading this. Currently reading this. It's The Whisper Man. One of the... One of the books, matagal lang nasa TBR ko. This one also, medyo nakakatakot. Nakakatakot daw to. Pero hindi pa ako umabot sa part na nakakatakot. But then I think I will finish this tomorrow. Siguro matatapos ko na ito bukas kasi nasa ano na ako. Dito. Page 129. It's ano kasi, it's about this parang serial killer na ano, he whispers. Parang he whispers to the kids na pinapatay niya. But then, dito, basta, tatapusin ko muna to guys. And then, I will tell you if it's good or not. But I think maganda to. So, there you have it guys. For comments, suggestions, or if you want me to make a separate book review sa mga libro na na-mention ko in this video, just leave a comment down below. And again, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till next time. Bye!